I'm just thinking,
Recording going.
these guys are Apollo us here.
You were Apollo. I was once Apollo once upon a time. But we graduated.
Who's you?
5, enter. Okay.
I am the awesome one.
Stereo setting.
Yeah, that's me.
Left
Hey, Bob.
only.
Hey, Drunken, how you doing?
100.
I'm good, mate.
Okay. 2.
Good.
Set additional
Just because you
channel.
lost the best 2IC you ever had drunk.
Clear. 5,
Were
0.
you ever 2IC?
Enter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lol.
Right only.
I know what he's trying to do and it's not working.
50%.
I've been insulted by
Okay.
professionals.
Coasty, I am hoping that Seahorse is coming in a bit late. We will be coming down.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Did you copy me on 175?
I have a seahorse.
After he
Just remember,
What
remind
replace
him
first?
not
I'm
to
still
put
on
in
the
20 to U95s with parachuters.
Yeah.
Earplugs in.
175.
Leave out.
Okay.
Don't hear you.
Well, we're all going to be moving in slow.
Oh,
12 frames per second. That's good.
Someone else said that as well, but his leg
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah,
I never have.
Yeah.
Completely out of
I mean, everyone here has the DLC because it's on the map, so
I think, I think this might be the one I killed the
I-
HPT with.
I blame everyone else.
It's fine. We can see through it.
Oh jeez, okay.
I took out all the HPT.
Some fancy stealth connection, stealth thingy.
Active camouflage.
Yeah, well,
Like see through but only one way.
So I stand
The wrong
up,
way in this case.
getting everybody else
Yeah.
over talking you. What did you say?
Is it just you in the interface tonight?
Nightmare has learned how to use coordinates.
Coming in later.
Yep.
So,
Seahorse is here.
oh, that's all right, and he may be coming in to give a hand.
And your...
Oh, if you need a hand, just give it a shout.
Okay.
He's been the Drunken dance.
I mean, it could be mine too. Are you guys hearing me fine, or?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Hey, Jed.
Evening.
How's it going, Jed?
Anyone know if Nico's
Good,
coming in?
thank you.
Which leaves me in charge.
Smithy,
So
Hello.
a fair party then.
any idea if Nico's coming in?
Who?
Nico,
Who's he?
he's our new member.
He's from Apollo.
Is he? Oh, God, we'll have to babysit him then. I have no idea.
But that's why you poached half my members in it, so you can babysit all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, if having a
Oh,
party,
Cap is here.
zip ties, so
You
we
think
don't
up?
have problem getting girls.
Taking as many as I can.
We're sorted for the chicken.
You got your gaffer tape and your rope as well, yeah?
If not, then there's only 4 of us.
Okay, we're all good to go.
Which is fine, I think.
Well, I'm no good at running mortars, so...
No, I can run. I can run the mortar because I've ran the mortar with
Loud and clear.
what's his name a few times.
Yeah, so tonight, Mortar, Nightmare, and Latomi.
Oh, well, I'm
both
hearing
cannot go
Cap over
forward.
the local, but not over
Okay,
radio.
that's fine.
Wasn't there a
Yeah.
we on Arsenal this
No,
time? I can't
Nightmare and
remember.
Latomi
Nope.
Apparently,
will we'll just use the normal fucking 185 net to communicate.
Yeah,
But
it should be a good idea.
Oh, that's some
yeah,
sick
with
ass
the
advice.
ranges that we're going to be operating at, that
Yeah, I'll
should be
catch up.
more than adequate. Okay. Anticipate getting fucking pounced upon by whoever's going to be running yacht for tonight. So basically, you can bug out of there fucking quick.
5-5
Okay.
for Zeus.
Roger. My understanding is
How's
with
it going,
the
Kev?
mortar and the egg and the
Oh,
rotor
yeah,
both
okay.
mobile. So
Looking forward to a bit of armour, to be honest.
And what are you doing?
We're gonna abandon the equipment on next week.
Nice trousers,
If,
Matt.
if,
Thank
If
you.
the op
if
4
Fido is standing
conveniently
behind
roll
you
up
for more
on
than
you,
2 seconds,
alright,
get nervous.
and whatever force protection and area defense you put down, like claymores and shit, they just get around that miraculously.
Sheep, what radio
Just
frequency are you
ditch
using?
everything, get the fuck out of there, and just
Okay.
just
Fido
come
stands
find me,
behind you,
because
sticks
we'll be
some
able to
zip ties on your wrist and starts
Okay.
asking you if you're about you're an
and then we'll just go from there.
HPT. Worry.
Just go fuck shit up on our own.
Affirmative.
Roger that. Where exactly are we setting up the a truck and the mortar? Because I was reading, but I'm not quite clear. So are we
Check.
following the RV route, or are we setting up an
Clear.
RV1 and just staying there?
Yeah, I got you 5.
Let's have a little look. So we'll
Just gonna
grab
go long range
our
50.
grab the vehicles, and then it's a case of just drive to the Hydra
I just heard the
Hydra fire support. Hold on, I'll just
Yeah, I did earlier.
that
Well-
area apparently.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's
that
very
being
close.
So
said,
yeah, that's what we're running from today.
I'll delete your
if
body.
you find somewhere that
Who
offers
is
you better
graffitiing
protection,
the giant
then
base up there?
set up there.
Affirmative.
You can just tell me what grid you're on.
I read through the briefing. We're supposed to place
Yes, I think the
defenses all around except north.
The place defenses all around.
Yeah, right.
Except north.
As
That's
soon
what
as
they
you'll be able
said.
to see what you've placed down, we'll be able to.
So what are the chances
That's
someone
the
accidentally drops a
main
grenade?
point really is, you know, it'd be a waste of time. But
What was that?
Like
yeah.
dangerous.
Oh, that's what we can do, and then what we can
Nobody
do is put
will. but,
anti-personnel
after the
mines
game, for
everywhere
sure,
except
everybody
to
will.
the north, and then put just a flare trip mine or something like that to the north.
There was again.
yeah, what do you guys? think
What happened to
first?
Wolf? Is he lying down on a
Okay,
chop
we'll
or what?
find out on the turn.
He'll
Well, I
be
mean, if
back
you put a bullet
eventually.
in
Wow,
the
we're
I'll just
short-handed
move out of the
today.
way. Hang on.
Yeah, no sign of
What?
Thor. I'm surprised.
Ah,
Can
see
you
actually,
try to-
suicide again.
Yeah,
Whatever
you want to
There
do.
we go.
When you
There we
get
go.
If you were here on Sunday, you'd know
Oops. Oh, really?
Had a naughty Dennis.
Ah, see,
Suicide
there's a
by
good liver
drunk,
in
I think,
there.
is
Oh,
the technical
thank you,
term.
Father. There's a good liver in there, just emasculated.
Getting suicided.
Somebody dance on his corpse.
Hey, unexpected.
I know he's disconnected. It's going to be one of those nights, lads.
Ah. So you mean like normal?
So you're a
Yeah,
glorious leader,
pretty
Davros,
nice.
lead on.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yes, need to sort that out. So, right,
Just-
guys.
What the hell is that?
Guys, AT today, do you reckon? Or not?
No.
Sweet, that weighs a ton.
Never hurts to have it, Cap.
You only need one.
It does,
Tell
but
me
it
to
weighs a
not
ton.
bring
Check it,
double
shoot
AT.
it as soon as you can. Earliest opportunity, then you
There's
don't have
always
to carry it.
helicopters, paratroopers on the mission.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how I play.
We're bringing
It's worth it,
one of the
maybe give you
trucks
some
has a
sass.
portable motor on it. One of
Just
the
find a
trucks
puppy
has
farm or
a
something,
gun
Cap.
on it.
Yep.
So
Roger.
I think Lieutenant
No,
will
a
be
French
best
died.
if,
I hear they're
you
quite
know, we'll stay
facilitating.
close together.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you get open line of
Soft
sight on the
place to
sky,
land.
that'd probably be best for you.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
If
I
not,
didn't even I've got an AT as well. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, no, actually, no. There's a.
Who's he
Oh
got?
shit.
You're
hold on.
right
when you got 18.
Our
I don't
location
need
has a
that.
spot where there's no trees or less trees.
What? Dude,
Oh, we'll find it, we'll find it.
not going well.
I love how all of us are just repelling and getting rid of it.
There we are.
Currently at 83 pounds. Should I try to
Well, I'm
shed
too
some
high
weight too?
C, so what we need to get is like one of those like little chairs that everybody else can carry, and I'll sit on that with all the gear.
tonight, so
You can be my Sherpas.
Oh lordy.
with it.
Right, guys.
Seahorse, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill you all.
That's the radio check 175.
Response to your needs swiftly. Hang on.
Lima Charlie.
It was Pascal.
Me, just ignore me, don't worry. I was, as usual, checking if I had Zeus perms, but I don't. Just checking, Dusty, can you hear me?
Cat 125.
I can hear you, yes.
Roger,
125, loud and clear, Cat.
Let me move away.
Okay, Cap ready finally.
Thanks, buddy.
Davos on 50. Where are you, drunk?
Rats, comms check 175.
50.
Thanks, buddy. Cheers.
Really
Cheers, boy.
subtle, boys. Really subtle.
Got a feeling we're going to need these radios tonight.
Yes, Smithy, come on.
There's a priest.
Oh dear.
To the north.
It's like
You
HVP.
found the Lord.
Holy crap, it's Archbishop Macarius.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hold on, I got this.
April.
Right, I'm off to
What
get
else?
blessed.
I can deal with them real quick.
Anybody want this
No.
priest?
I wanted to be blessed.
I've always
Got a
wanted my
priest.
own
Anybody
priest.
want him? $5 for a priest.
Holy Father, I've sinned. Please forgive me.
What do I get for
What does it do for $5?
You get the priest.
Holy Father,
He-
I'm going to sin a lot tonight. Forgive me for the
I
future.
think it's an auction, Cap.
He does everything you want.
I reckon when he calls us all in for our briefing, we all walk in very
Anybody want a
slowly in
priest?
as a unit.
Are we sure you boys ain't too old for this priest?
Oh, no.
Oh, rip.
It was good. It was
That's
fresh.
I was hoping he was going to love me a long time.
chaps.
He's the guy who knew where the boats were.
Not allied.
It's a nice
What
block.
do you
need boats?
5-3.
We might need boats.
Another
I'm
long
not
way, so-
the range we're going to be operating at the 185 net will do.
If anyone asks, I dropped dead from an act of God.
I mean, he did. I do
He
not
had
feel
COVID.
safe seahorse being Zeus today.
If anybody asks, that's what it was. He had
Emmer,
COVID.
something tells me we're gonna get captured.
Oh my god,
It's gonna
he's
happen.
been
We're gonna
reincarnated
get
as
fucking
Wolfhound.
game to death.
I get the feeling Wolfhound is not impressed.
Yeah, I have to get rid of a body again.
Nightmare, how it's gonna
What
go
body?
is we'll
Hold on.
get killed.
Who's got a body bag?
Zeus will
Ah,
revive
it doesn't
us.
work. Never mind.
We're gonna get killed again.
Mark
What
has a
body is
COVID
it?
death.
And then we
Seahorse, are
get
you racially appropriating?
We will run. Don't worry.
Cap?
You got this, Latomi.
I said, are you racially appropriating?
No, I just
Heavily
got the armor count.
olive
This
in.
is my new character.
Okay.
Harvey's.
I have lost one of my.
Seahorse just got a very, very strong tan. We just have to be careful not to strangle him.
Circle jerk.
Too soon?
Wolfhound, do you want me to just... hold on, I'll just fucking promote you. Give me a sec.
Thanks. I'm
Wait
being
for
rigged by the game.
Stay the fuck still.
Radical.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, you are. You're vibrating aggressively.
Let's go over.
Right,
He
let you
can't
go.
help Go give himself. it back to your sister.
I heard a project.
Hey? I said,
Where's the
yeah,
predator at?
you've put me on the spot. I'm not even ready yet.
Oh, anyway, tonight, guys, we are going for a little walk in the jungle, followed by some bird watching, followed by some barbecue on the beach, I believe. I think that's the whole program for this evening.
That's what the AT's for, is it?
Yeah, barbecue. Yeah, it makes good barbecue, mainly out of cars or APCs or tanks.
Kill and cook at the same time.
Why do I
Bit of
feel
long
like
talk.
everybody's gonna be shooting at me when it comes to anti-tank?
Because you look like a tank.
Because your name is Tank.
Your head is a tank.
Yes.
Because you have tracks.
Ooh, that would be so good a mod.
In his pants.
Because you just suggested it.
So, boss, are you ready?
Where the fuck these
Yes.
butterflies come from?
Cap, do your thing.
Do your thing.
Well, when a mummy butterfly and a
Caterpillars.
daddy butterfly really love each other.
Ah, very good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grim Reapers /TFA. We're cracking on with our beautiful Mahdi campaign. And look how many beautiful boys we got here. Beautiful boys. Can you say beautiful boys?
Beautiful boys.
Hey,
Pass
Alejandro.
it over to the bosses for today's briefing.
Awesome. Thank you, Cap. Okay, so as you know, we've been stationed in these ruins for just over a week now, and our situation is getting a bit dire. We did manage to capture any significant stores or equipments over our last couple of operations that we've done, and we need to radically review our situation. So over the past couple of days, enemy activity in and around the area has been increasing massively. We are now critically short of food, ammo and medical supplies, so it is time that the decision has been made to vacate the area and move somewhere probably more likely offshore of the mainland. So the last information we received from our local contacts indicated that the island of Ravi-Ta to the northeast could be a good location to establish an operating base where we can start doing more damage than we are at the moment. So tonight's mission objectives, as laid out in the pre-mission orders, we need to recon a port town named Oumere. We need to assault and capture this town and take the amphibious vehicles to get offshore and move towards the island of Ravi-Ta. I won't go into too much details of movement as your NCOs have been briefed already, but if you check the map, I'll go over the basic move.
Can we call it Ravioli Island?
Roger that, Ravioli is our objective island. We're definitely naming it Fob Ravioli. Mission creators, remember that.
Right.
Okay, so
And the fob will have to be at the hotel.
right, so Hydra, you will be the only people grabbing vehicles, our vehicle stash that we've managed to commandeer over the past few operations. So just southwest of Hideout, you can see there is a Hydra RV1 mark. It is in that vicinity that you will find your vehicles. As mentioned, you'll be taking 1 times mortar technical and 1 times AAA Ural. Everyone else, while they're doing that, we will be taking a forced patrol following the RV points, and at RV4 we will pick up a footpath. That footpath leads all the way down to the port town of Oumere. Remember, we're in enemy territory, so keep heads on a swivel at all times. And we're on a footpath, so we may walk across things, take it slow, there's no rush. Definitely, Hydra, it's up to you whether you want to take these roads and then come off-road. I would recommend that because the terrain is horrible up on the hill and in the jungle. However, you need to be extra careful of enemy patrols, especially along the southern coast. So, once you guys have got to RV6, you'll then split off into your Overwatch points, as marked on map appropriately, Apollo, Artemis and Hades. From these positions, you'll be on your bellies. We need to do some forward recon. We do not need to go straight into contact. So from these positions, you need to be on your bellies, in cover. You do not need to be seen or engage anything. At this point, you'll be marking the map of all defenses, all vehicles, and anything that's going to be a threat for when we assault the town. That information, that intel will be passed on to Hydra with their single mortar tube to make our assault a bit more effective. Once the assault begins, as marked again by the blue lines from your Overwatch points, all three sections have been given sections of the town to clear. So Apollo, your first objective is the compound at 118, and you'll continue to clear the north side of town, sweeping down and into the port. Artemis, you have the center, taking this water tower compound here and moving straight through the middle, clearing as you go. Hydra, you have the south, starting at the church graveyard, sweeping through the south of the town, first objective the church, and then moving across the coastline, and everyone will form up point 1 at the dock. This is likely to take us around 2 hours. If it makes it quicker, we can then head outshore via our boats and start moving north along the coast towards the Ravi-Ta Island. Enemy force is expected to be at least 1 brigade. There is a huge amount of guys within this one compact town. They have lots of built-in defenses, firing positions. Possibly, we've seen in intel that there's been at least 3 different tank sightings, as well as built-in Dishka machine gun position nests on roofs, bunkers. There are multiple checkpoints in and around the town on the main road, so we need to be marking all that stuff up while we're doing our recon. Force composition, you've got your usual PMC and terrorist groups in the area. They've got the money, so they've got AKs, lots of ammunition. Some of them are well trained, so obvious rules apply. Any questions?
Note on Oumere, reconning it last mission, there were also lots of high points and towers and things that could be sniper nests.
Definitely, yeah. I expect there will be snipers, a lot of them as well. They're protecting their stash of amphibious equipment, so they won't go out without a fight. Like I say, we've only got 1 mortar tube tonight under Smithy, so make sure we prioritize those targets that are going to schmack us as we assault. I will not call the assault until I think it's safe for us to start moving in. So we're probably going to spend a lot of time at these OP points, engaging stuff from afar, drawing their fire, and then taking note of where the heavy positions are, so that the mortar can deal with it.
How many rounds is the mortar tube got, boss?
I do not know off the top of my head. The QM will tell me later on, and I'll make sure they are aware. Last note from me, the AAA cannon will stay at the Hydra mark with command. QRF is more likely to come via the airfields, via helo, and not QRF via vehicles on the road. So any helos in the AO coming in as QRF, we have a Zeus cannon, but it can only engage what it can see. So either engage with your AT or wait for it to get into a vulnerable position before you engage. Obviously, we're on our last ammunition supplies. Everything we've got on us now is always taken with us, so use it wisely.
Do you want to
Any
mark
other
on the map
questions?
or in the C tab?
C tab, please.
Pass question.
Go.
What is the actual mission objective for this evening? Is it to leave the main island on boats and get to Ravioli? Or is it to clear the town and take out every single infantry member that's in there?
Main objective is to clear a corridor to the port so that we can safely acquire amphibious vehicles. It's broken down into 3 phases. Phase 1 is to conduct forward recon. Phase 2 is to set up this corridor and clear a way to the port. Phase 3 is to acquire the vehicles.
Okay.
Essentially, it probably will mean a clear and secure that town, otherwise we're just going to get warrants when we get on the amphibs.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying take it slow. We won't go into the town until it's safe to do so.
I will found.
I will found. Right, okay, so squad leads. I presume Wolfhound can no longer talk because he's gone static. We need Hydra to go and find your vehicle. You know which way you're going. You're pretty much independent of command. Keep in touch on 50. Who's going to lead out? Who was supposed to be leading out? Was it Artemis or Apollo?
Smithy.
Who's got first? Who's got?
With
you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Here, step
Apollo's
aside.
going first.
Yeah, okay, so Apollo.
Order of march is Apollo, Artemis, Hades.
Hydra. Hades, that makes sense. Right.
Hydra on me.
Okay, so make it happen.
So
Squad
they
leads.
did ask a good question, and that's about
So
the mortar.
3 squads
mortar
in
ammo.
column.
Yeah.
Go.
I have no idea because I know when.
It is going to be one of those evenings.
When Derm sets it up, there's little boxes that have ammo.
Especially
got
with
mortar in it,
internet
and
blast
it automatically reloads it. How is this going to work with the multi-unit?
Faz, I neither have Beanos nor a C-tab.
Coasty, can you hear me?
Well, that's splendid.
How many mortars are the guys going to have?
Well, I don't have any spare ones, so I guess I'll have to do the marking.
Change my color for that?
Yep. That way. Yeah, that would be suitable.
That's just lovely.
Vaz, could you hold still for 1 second? Right, thank you. Go.
There we go.
Got you.
Yep.
How do I change my color on the?
That's you're my second IC, right? You'd be on 50.
On 50. Okay.
Yes, you go on 50.
But I would be.
Say that one last time. You got cut off.
Yeah, medics go red, the rest of us will make it work.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's actual talking at 50.
He keeps talking over.
Apollo actual on 50.
I was actual on 50.
Is that the Windows key?
Okay, boys, we're taking up the rear, so hey ho.
Right, almost all good and set. Take it out to yes.
All mines should have been detonated
Blue
before.
team, take
Yes.
the lead behind Apollo.
Ready to take you guys out. Formation is column until we
Alright,
hit
blue team,
the
let's go.
path, and then stay at column following the path.
Moving out of column already.
See, I didn't
Right
see
then,
it.
that's supposed to be blue.
Hades, commander, going to jump in front of you.
Move it up, move it up, move it up.
I'll go last man stand.
Alright, yeah. I'm just trying not to be the medic in front today.
Good plan.
Don't jinx it, Wolf.
The what?
Although mortars, I have a tendency to seek in on my head.
I'll keep my distance.
No, we're not. We're taking up the ass.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was just Wolf being silly. Okay.
Hello, Horse.
Cap,
I'm Super Cat.
you are.
That's all you need to know.
Are we walking or are we running? Walking, running, question mark.
I have no idea.
Certainly not social distancing.
Yeah, this is like fucking line at the store. Is this where we can buy some bread and toilet paper? Yeah. Do we have a heavy today? No, we don't. Yeah. We're walking. Oh, a 2-kilometer walk. Yeah.
That'll be Chelsea, yeah, man.
2-kilometer walk with absolutely no threats around us at all. Take your
looks like
time,
Drunken.
enjoy the scenery.
Apollo spawn.
Go for Apollo.
Don't worry about the trip
Can we pick it up to a jog where possible?
Roger, move it to a jog.
Who's that? That's fucking Hydra. Yeah, I saw her.
We're gonna move to jog very soon.
God, it's like a bloody human centipede.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't come for a strafing run.
That's funny. And the new P-47Bs.
Or the Tomcat.
Mm-hmm.
They would actually make really good CAS aircraft for this environment.
Agreed.
A10 though would be nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, what have they got? 500 on the main.
Don't give them ideas.
Oh, I already heard them talk about mine, so hey ho. It's a good day to be in the rear.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't know clear where he is.
I hate this running hit, so stuttering.
I'm down to 10 frames a second.
Oh,
yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Well,
Not
I mean,
really.
if they populated the town, that might account for the frames.
Now I've got all my graphics settings set up at maximum, that's all. Like, it's like a super long range.
Yeah, and there's a lot of foliage as well, so... Rendering. Yeah, it has to have immersion. No fun without it.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of cutting today.
What were we doing Friday? Can't remember. Ah, did the test go okay?
What do you mean we're not doing D-Day on June the 6th?
Yeah, we could
We
have
do
had
it
that.
proper.
I missed that one anyway.
We're fine. Still being on us.
Yeah. I didn't see what you were looking at.
Follows out the path, turning right, turning south down it.
Polo, just check your map. We continue moving east, southeast.
Oh, heard.
Don't pull down
This
the
isn't
bridge,
out
got neck.
path yet.
I know.
I was going to say, I had headed, we got pushed from behind.
You okay, Jedra?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, just avoiding trees.
Hey guys. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Dan.
Hi.
He's fairly far behind her.
It's okay, I'm nearly there.
Oh, no, it's running behind her.
Oh, Dam's back in. Yeah, he's probably gotta get a TP. So.
What we got open?
Yeah, just back in.
Oh, I thought we were missing someone.
Yeah, he DC'd.
No.
So.
Thought it was a bit quiet.
Hello.
Yeah.
And not very abusive.
Do you want us to be?
Oh, that's just what we used to.
Love you too, Cap.
Artemis, hold position. Apollo seems to somehow be second in line now.
Hey, Drunk, are you reading the map?
All heard, Spartan. All heard.
Keep going.
To be fair, you didn't follow, so it's your fault.
So
How's the walk of shame? You didn't follow, was you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who went the wrong way? Huh?
Supposed to be on point, you're supposed to follow.
Yeah, you went the wrong way.
There.
What are you running today, Thorpe?
For gun? SVD.
Well, like, given it's blind now, so we should
Kit.
Kit.
fucking lost again.
Is it a medical or is it a sniper?
Oh, yeah, designated marksman. But I do have medical equipment.
Sam's with us now.
You're not wearing a helmet. You're a target.
Yeah. And the road. Moving. Stavros, we lost that one when we started running through the jungle.
I think we might have lost Damp again.
Are you kidding? Well,
It's natural selection, boys. Let him die.
I think it's probably something to do with the fires going on.
Like DC lost?
He was running on the spot, so I think he's about to DC.
Raj. Okay, what, oh, we're moving. Well, it's one of those days then. Your house down on those heads.
Going up.
This is nice.
You know I might do. Again, okay, boys, down. Man moves up front.
Not impressive, Davros.
I impersonate a bush for 5 seconds, and my CO is off. This is quite like real life tonight.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on him.
Up there he goes.
Keep an eye on him. Keep
Maybe
moving.
thinks he's a scout. That's like real life.
Yeah.
That was my job. Can I play in the links, please?
I guess we're moving. Yeah. Pinging commands is a thing in the past, I guess. Move it, Paddy.
Charming.
I'm just saying, there was a
Last man
respawn
over.
right where we're heading, so what respawn would be there by now. So.
We don't say the R word, Todd. Ban him.
The reinforcements area is just ahead.
We're moving. Or are we, Davros?
You are moving.
Well, did you manage to persuade her not to set herself on fire, by the way? You never said. Aww. Go to the store and get in line. What's the point of the TV closed then if we we are.
Whistle 750.
And we're moving? Question mark?
Here, you 2x5, spot on 1, 2. I'll get you tactically inserted to my position.
Here from standing by. Alright, that's what you're doing. Just up. Keep going. Go to the house.
True. Moving.
No. They should know by now that lights are green. You just ignore it.
I hate running through the jungle. I don't like it.
Suddenly a bit.
Ooh,
Hope it doesn't fall on your head, pass.
Low braid.
Yes.
Oh, you've got the fucking ASP-50, haven't you? Whatever it is.
It's like Dumbledore, just don't go tombstoning off it.
You shall not pass.
50 kilometer thing. That thing is hellish to use. No, you did.
And then we're gonna start hearing people blowing up on land.
This is like the tree from Predator.
Oh.
When it says main turret, you know something's going.
Immersion, Cap, immersion, come on!
It's not going to be a civilian base, is it?
No, we used it over 4 yet. Well, it was too quick to walk, so.
I will,
Cap's out,
I
I
will
guess.
say, as squad medic, I have to put lots of chafing on the inner thighs of the members.
Roger, let me take a look at that pass.
South of the town. But I'm staying with the mortar team, so by all means.
Last man coming past.
Hades.
Hades, gotcha.
We're all going to be pretty much within 1k square grid of each other, so.
You know Hades freaks today?
What are we
I
doing?
don't, but Baz is only just up there somewhere.
125 Whistler.
There's a town just up
I don't
here,
know.
so.
Get off the rock face.
I'm not.
We're gonna move. Aren't we gonna? Yeah, there's no tower end destination. So.
How's you at the moment?
Helicopter.
Ugh.
West.
Helicopters.
Hind?
Paz, who you with today?
Hades.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Vaz's team, basically.
Recover.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm gonna join. Who the fuck wants me? Artemis is like 6 men apparently. That's not right. I'll catch up with it later.
Guess we're moving, boys. Let's start following.
I think the helicopter's coming back. I can hear northeast. Helicopter noise is coming louder.
Yeah.
Cover.
Dealer back. We have all stations, stay in cover. These are just the usual patrols, they're out and about, they know that we're in the area.
24.
Keep us moving, Apollo, keep moving.
Big gun on it, boy.
Well, then we can all have that mentality, can't we?
Shack.
Keep going, guys.
Not a care in the world.
Did we clear these buildings?
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think they already
got
saw cleared. I'm
disconnected.
not exactly the forefront here.
Damp your rear man at the moment, other
Alright.
than me and Max.
Well, I mean,
good.
if you could have the choice between being in the forest or the jungle or the town, like.
You might notice me suddenly sort of disappear. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
He likes to masturbate in the trees.
I'm gonna use the bed.
Wolfhound, you took the expression got wood a little too literally.
Is it England?
Yeah, Marianne.
England, you know?
No,
Oh, that one.
Marianne.
No, and England's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I saw a lot of
Yeah.
greenery in a picture that someone sent me.
I don't know which one that is. Which one's that, Whistler?
Oh, the Marianas one's coming out?
No, the one that's coming out to... Oh, forget it. You're obviously
No.
out of the loop.
Nope, I'm not in the beta test group. But, you're talking about the New England map, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope it's affordable.
Apollo's moving east to our overwatch.
Thermal stations, you are free to move from now to your designated overwatch positions.
This video has been brought to you by Preparation H, because when you have a pain in the ass, you stick it in your rectum.
There it is.
What does that even mean? That's an interesting rifle dab.
Yeah, dude, it was.
Where did you commandeer that from?
It was in my default loadout.
Okay, we are
You're not playing that?
Say a word.
I am, but yeah, I need to stay behind you guys now.
He's important, apparently.
I'd say about 140 fast.
I'm so important, I can stay back in.
Right.
I'll try not to. See you on the beach.
Try not to shoot any strange bushes.
Oh, just shoot the bushes, you know.
Is he?
You know the expression, if it moves, shoot it. If it doesn't move, shoot it anyway, just to be sure.
Yeah. It is
What do you want me to do?
way.
Where are your teams, Mahdi?
I feel like we're being watched.
Suggest change to 090.
Here be the enemy.
Roger.
I think there might be someone here.
Hades, this is Hydra 10 Bravo. When you get into your overwatch position, do not go south of the Hydra fire support marker. They've got mines up, area defense. Over. Here's Gomez.
Stay north of the Hydra marker. They have mined the southern side of it.
Fast's going to get past the
Sorry,
tree.
I was looking at the map while I
Of
was
course you were, mate. Of course you were.
Walk headfirst into a tree. Ooh.
Situational awareness?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Can't do that with an aeroplane.
Shot fired.
Well, Paz is gonna have a lot more to worry about than a broken nose in a minute.
Yeah, let's shift.
It's a threat pass.
It's a guarantee.
West took out one-time sentry. That's going now.
Sentries.
I don't know where we're actually. Vaz, it looks like our position is actually like.
I was
in
going to
the
say,
village.
yeah, you've
The
engaged
centre,
one-time
yeah.
sentry.
I
Just
think
be
now
cautious.
we'll walk and go for a wedge so we can get
Okay, down there along the path.
Reggie.
We're probably gonna walk into something here. Oh, there's buildings. to the
That's one
left.
right too.
Careful of the skyline. Careful of the
They
skyline.
Apollo and Artemis go forward, thinking that the enemy are
I've got
alerted.
enemy
Stay low, go slow.
254. Many out in the open there.
Confirm, will do.
Reg. Let's try to avoid contact for now.
An LTD, huh?
Oh, they're already engaged.
And it has no battery power, so I can't range with it. Of course. Someone forgot the LTD batteries.
All sections, be advised, plan is changed. They are already alert. We will begin our assault from a different objective style. Wait out.
Hey, damn, you got a range on them?
Position.
Hold your current positions. Hold your current positions.
Hold position, set up security.
Just come up on your right there.
Right. If they're within 800, I can drop them. Yeah, I got an LTD with no batteries.
Other people are.
Yeah.
The other teams as well, so I lost sight of them. You're really difficult to PID in the jungle.
Yeah, they're directly north of us.
Any information on hostile constitution, their clothes?
Not at this moment. I think it's mixed. I think they put in a lot in there, but they're changing the plan now. I don't know if you're monitoring.
Okay, it's almost 25, about 24.9. So 3.6, 0.3, 0.6, looks like 0.6 is the drop-off.
I'm guessing sneaking up to the cliff edge is out of the option.
My whole position, they're re-evaluating, setting up a new plan.
Checking contact for all.
Send your message. Bravo.
Cancel Hydra 1 Bravo, send your message. Yeah, Roger. Sounds like there's been a bit of a friendly fire incident between your guys and my guys in the fire support position. Just please PID.
Be advised, Hades has on all vehicle.
Hydra 10 Bravo, be advised there are enemy within your lines. We have confirmed that. They are wearing ragtag uniform. Your guys need to get your security set up if they're not doing so already.
Yeah, Roger, they're all over that one.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I got one with an looks like an anti-tank rifle, and another one with the AK.
You have
I guess
a
I'll prioritize
Whistler?
with the rifle. Whistler, I've got something sighted in anti-tank gun. That's my new target, unless you got something bigger.
Apollo, spawn.
Offer Apollo.
Send your message.
Where are the hostiles, boys?
Oh.
We were taking
northeast
and
the east.
Northwest
Capac's dog frame rate, confirm you're the same?
Yeah, I got a lag spike here.
500 meters.
Hey, firm, out to you. Hades, send your message.
Right, I'm just going to push forward a
Hades
little
had
bit.
audible vehicle to the southeast.
It's a guess.
Hey, firm, Hades, out to
Split the
you.
difference.
Don't want to get close to
All
the middle
stations,
set,
we have walked across a patrol outside of the town. Proceed to your designated positions and continue with our pre-designated.
Whoa, we taking fire! Get cover!
Say again. Send a message.
Hades taking heavy fire.
Ooh, I
Hey,
got him.
firm, all stations move to your positions. Disregard the forward recon and engage from your positions.
Engaging, open up.
Engaging over.
Where's that heavy caliber?
Unknown. Don't push too far ahead, people. Let's push together. So we don't get. Yeah, so we don't get enemies in between us. Keep an eye on that graveyard to our southeast, east southeast.
Yeah, passes in the graveyard east.
Copy.
See an approaching graveyard to the east.
Thank you.
Did you take a hit, Dan?
Whistler, are you on
Graveyard is clear on the upper half.
See if you can get eyes on that fucking ZU or that heavy Dishka firing at us.
It's directly northeast. I'm shooting at it now. He's down.
Copy.
Good shooting.
Eyes on multiple vehicles in Hilo landing site in village.
Confirming multiple Helos vehicles and sighted in the village. I hate to wanna plan this toolbar.
Pass, I'm to your right.
Dropped.
Okay, let's plan forward.
Eyes on 30 might engaging.
Ow. One of us is hit.
Where's the bastard?
Right, 50 feet in front of us, guys, be careful. Behind a tombstone.
30 mic down.
Enemies in the cemetery. Be advised.
Okay, taking fire from the compound. Directly northeast of my position, 100 meters.
Reloading.
You okay, Jedra?
Yeah, I'm good.
Enemy position marked with red smoke.
Frag out!
You okay, Whistler?
I'm groovy.
Vaz, you up?
Drop it back, guys. I have it.
Contact on the hillside coming towards us. Artemis producing flanking fire on them.
Yeah, I'm back up, injured.
Damp, can you find Vaz? Oh, Damp's down, Damp's down. Grenade.
Just moving down to our compound now, going to start assaulting.
Fire.
I'll see you up.
Rotated.
Sit rep.
Taking heavy contact.
Okay, Whistler needs medical.
We have enemy close in the
Right behind you.
Thank you.
Continue to engage
respawn here.
Paper, ladies, if it is overwhelming force, withdraw due west to Hydra's forward position. Just beware of their mines to their south.
Yeah, you're not getting
All heard.
Whistler, are you on these steps?
I'm alright.
My friend. Can you use your helm for the southwest graveyard?
I'll take it down to the compound now.
I'll go too.
I have no eyes on the graveyard, I'll do what I can.
We can get those sections of the village
I'm on my way right now.
fire on Haley so they can start
I have
their
some
movement.
long-range shots on sentries.
All heard.
Hades, who do we have who's down? Okay, for a ticket of you.
Jedra's Amber. Barrow.
That's green. Gassy friendly is advancing to the north, be careful, BID. Enemy south.
Be advised, multiple enemies southwest.
All heard, Hades, try to maneuver over towards the OP so we can get good eyes and fire down on the church.
Roger that, heard.
Move in. Okay, this OP is actually pretty good, so we can get eyes out to the flanks as well.
Multiple hotlines southwest.
Southwest is behind us, guys.
Southwest. Wow. Okay.
Pass is down. Damn sock is down.
Where are the
All
casualties?
stations, enemy
They're up front center, I think.
You know the drill.
Protect our rear.
Yeah, we have people rear. No eyes.
Cap friendly here.
We have contact behind us, west-southwest somewhere, no eyes. Keep dropping, we're being flanked from the southwest, fat.
Cap covering, southwest, best again.
Yeah, copy.
We're mixed in with another group, I think.
Fine, follow. Then we have eyes on a tank. Not too sure what make it is. Marking on the map now. Say again, Apollo. Sorry, I had to.
What's the jam hit?
We have eyes on a tank west of our position, marked on the map. Hey, Apollo, there is no friendly unit west of your position, so get in contact with Hydra 10 Bravo. Get them a mortar position to attack. All head.
You right, General? Cool.
Yeah, I'm just healing myself.
Bravo. Yeah, heard all that, and I've got some areas of all head.
Unknown capture people down in the city on the house roof.
Careful, Stian's in front of us.
Hydra Apollo. Tank is going active. Hydra rocket.
Fucking hell, I'm burning through those mags too fast today.
I think we need to get out of here, or we're gonna get mortared.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start to push down to the church, maybe? Or do we want to head back to,
Yeah, our position's kind of untenable right now.
Yeah.
We keep getting flanked.
Yeah, let's swing
Apollo
south
Bravo,
down, head
126,
toward the church, clear us to move.
Word.
Dropped another.
One moment, it stopped moving, I will remark on the map for you. Roger that.
Spawn it is.
We're gonna get out of there, guys. We're in a fucking kill zone.
Okay, we are at the graveyard now, we are rallied together, we're gonna start to push to the church.
Hey,
Yeah.
Do that, crack on.
Me and Gand are under really heavy fire from something.
Fucking hell, everyone.
Probably,
Yeah, got a mass gun scan. Whistler and thumbs down.
Check net.
I'm alive.
Follow Hydra, marked on map for you.
He died.
No, I'm
Yeah,
alive.
roger, see.
Something's nearby
Movement
though.
south, movement south.
360. Check 360, we're being fired on close by.
Behind that bush over there. Behind the bush over there.
Yeah, I'm packing damp, give me 5 and we'll get moving. I'll stop his bleed, I will carry him with us down.
Coming in from the west.
Apollo Hydra, rounds in the air, ETA 28 seconds. All head, thank you. Hello, Spartan, this is Hydra 1 Bravo. Can I get a teleport for details and the total due to technical crash?
No.
We need to get off this graveyard.
Yeah.
All head, Hydra.
Permission
We
to
gotta
push
go,
southwest.
We gotta go, they're gonna be burying us here.
Yeah.
Yep, you up?
Yeah, I'm packing you up when you're ready.
On my 6.
I got damp on my shoulders, let's move.
Moving.
Just doing some medical myself.
Swing south, head for the church. We'll fight our way in there and get cover behind those good juicy walls.
DDA on that.
Pretty sure.
Last 5.
Check net.
Multiple hostiles far south.
Spotting, contacting south.
Everyone deal with it. Great.
Yeah, we'll build some cover. I want fire going towards that church as well.
Hydra Apollo. Go Hydra. Negative hit on the tank, try again. Roger. Step by. Follow spot. Go spot.
There's one out there by the guardrail south.
Fire from your due south.
Shoot straight.
This fucking door.
West. Probably around
Great.
80
That is a tank towards Armored South. Over 100 meters.
Cap, look around
Don't
south
worry, there,
by the
I'll take care
guardrail.
Copy.
Hey,
Is that a tank?
all stations.
I can hear something.
Enemy have flanked out
Incoming armor.
west. They've come south from the main road to our west, so watch your 6.
Break. It is tank south road. Hey, it's on us! It's on us!
Deal with it if you can.
Can I get a stitch?
Tank on us! 72 right!
Yes.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a shot off with it.
Hang still, Whistle, I'll give you stitch.
Can't get out.
Put some blood in him.
Okay, stitching you,
As
Whistler.
a bear.
Clear the back blast. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Too close.
Blood's going in.
Clear the back blast.
I'm using his suture kit.
Okay, give me blood as well.
Heart rate 125.
Where's the tank?
At the bottom of the cliff, Cap, at the bottom of the cliff.
Nice.
Welcome back to the land of the living. sir.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're done too, Whistler.
Thank you.
Pushing some blood on you, Whistler.
Tanks are outside.
I have anti-tank.
Not in the building, please.
I know. Let me know if you want it.
Damn, stop, move.
Holy shit, it's right at the front door.
He's right outside. He popped his head out for a minute.
Stand still.
Oh, not in here, not in here.
I don't have explosives.
Oh, fuck.
Lay down. Lay down.
Whistler's down.
Whistler down.
Artemis Action's down. We've recovered him and we're doing medical at the moment. We are pinned down just north of
Taking the head.
fortified area, which was our initial objective. We've got significant fire coming from the south, spreading far from the north.
Take them onto the spot and not just to your north. Check
Okay, no pulse. I'm giving him
All I have,
CPR.
Whistler. Keep taking out the tank so we can stay alive.
Giving him CPR.
Giving him bandages.
Damn. Gedra, try to take out the tank.
Copy.
I'm just gonna get his heart started.
I have Whistler. Take out the tank.
Okay, roger that.
Or else we will all die.
I don't have any anti-tank left.
That's up.
Called into command. Tell them the tank's on our position. Thanks.
You take care of that.
Holy crap.
Command, this is Erebus. We're tasked with Hades. We have the tank right next door to us.
Fucking door.
AFM Hades, if you are out of AT, withdraw or get cover and call in danger approach.
Mask has here almost.
I'm trying to fix you up, Whistler.
What the fuck is up with my arm? It's like covered in wounds.
Do they have any group for support? No.
Okay, Vaz is outside, he's down.
This is Erebus calling Mask has Hades.
AFM Airbus on my way.
Who's up, guys?
Vaz is down, I think he might have died.
How many wounds can you have on an arm?
Again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think a tank has gone, I don't know if he's... Yeah, it sounds like it's destroyed. Tank sounds like it's destroyed.
Artemis 2 IC. Artemis Actual is now back up. I'll be switching back to position 5.
Hey, get his actual back on that.
Shit.
Guys, there's enemies right outside the building.
Crap.
MIA coming down.
Fuck, gun jam. Shit.
Go with the ring gunner.
But my flight guide was up full caliber down to
Getting lag bad. Lag's getting pretty fierce, gentlemen.
Hostile directly.
Wait. Spartan and Artemis are continuing just to the north or the when we can.
Do what we can. Alright guys, hold the line, we have reinforcements coming in.
Check, please.
I'm good. Got it. Done. Enemies right outside the building on the western side of the hill.
Direct west outside the building.
Oh. Yeah, I'm getting about 3 frames a second here. I can't shoot anything.
These friendlies?
That's moving in from the west. They're right next to you guys. They're coming into your room.
Gentlemen, we have friendlies nearby.
Oh, that wasn't friendly. Whistler's down.
They're right on the corner of the fucking building.
You have friendlies in the area, you're not engaging the enemy.
Are you guys up in the building? Can I frag? Are you guys all in the building?
Yes, we're in the building.
I got fragging out of the building.
Fuck's sake.
Razio.
That was painful, boys.
Man.
I'm gonna try to help you out the hill.
Fuck's sake. No way.
Is everybody still inside the building? Frag going down.
2 people in building.
Crap.
Take it.
You sure that is not friendly?
The helicopter down.
Holy shit.
Okay,
What was that?
We're gonna vacate this area now.
Roger out.
Push to the building north. Building north. Yeah, or that. East works as well. Everybody east.
Moving east.
Fucking hell. Oh, this is pain. What the fuck's shooting at us?
Whoa, already are mortars.
We're still getting frags right here, guys.
Keep moving.
The goal is the church, okay? Let's find our way to the church and set up there. Which way? Which way are you going? Church is north. We're on the eastern side of the road, Cap.
Fuck's sake.
Be advised, steal at the church.
Come in.
What's the shots of opportunity?
We're gonna check these buildings.
This is Erebus, I'm clearing the coast.
Stay against still.
Inside,
Copy.
Building south side clear.
next to yellow building.
Copy. Don't advance too far because we won't be able to support you. We're on the church first.
Don't get too close to town. Get ready to die.
Yeah, let's use this corner down here. Lockdown points. Get keep eyes this way and see what the other boys are up to. And then I'll check this corner. And there.
Start moving the coastline north.
Heard.
Spot natives. Wait, well.
Okay, Hades, let's reconvene with the other boys. Let's push front so we are together with them. The church area is clear.
All heard. Moving.
West of us on the road, so PID.
That's now.
I think he's down.
Building clear.
Not sure if anyone can hear me, but if you call out targets, I can engage.
Somebody have a spare set of earplugs.
And yeah, I don't have helicopters.
I have time.
Stian Cap's got earplugs. I think he's to our south.
Continuing
Yeah,
my
he's behind
sweep.
me.
Yeah,
Got a
it is.
couple enemies in
Continue
cover.
clearing the compound.
Down.
First yellow building is clear.
Thank you.
Building clear.
Entering.
Clear. Second room clear. Building clear. That's hostile fire.
We've got hostiles north, directly north.
Copy north, enemies fire.
This is friendly to your west. Roger that. Got an enemy west. Got him. Friendly update.
Eyes on friendlies, eyes on friendlies. Last injured.
Jeddah injured too.
Follow spawn. Go for follow.
I'll give you a stitch.
Follow is taking heavy mortar
These
fire.
things are used to us, guys.
I have just respawned. I need to get back to them.
Stitching you now, Vaz.
Say again, Cap.
Are these Vicks any use to us?
You're stitched.
Probably not.
You guys okay, medical?
Giving you some blood.
Thank you.
Packing.
Cap, go for the Zeus 23.
Yeah, right. Whistler is front right, I think.
Okay, you've got blood. You just need pain relief.
Airbus to Spartan.
I'll treat him. I've got. Well, you're good. Vaz now. Just treating.
BM-80s are currently at the port. We've seized
Yeah.
some gendarme vehicles. We're currently
Sounds
about 100
good.
meters from FF1.
Thank you.
North has a lot of supplies in this.
If we're taking sporadic fire from the hill line we were on to the west still. So if you are free, start scanning the hill line to the west.
From Spartan,
It
we're
is
hearing
set
mortars
up.
searching.
It is scan the hills to our west, scan the hills to our west.
Yeah, we're
Roger
hearing
that, scanning
mortars,
west.
Permission to destroy the hill to the west.
Anti-tank weapons and medical.
Wait one, checking the map. Hades actual 50. Do we have friendlies on the hill to the west now, or is everybody down in the town?
Here's Atomized,
Hades
boys.
Spartan, as far as I'm aware, everyone is down off the hill. Hydra's boys should be way out to the west and not within visual range.
It's just a blood splatter where
All
it
right.
was.
Yeah, Cap, you're free to open up on the hill.
Bit late for that.
Oh, run out of bullets.
That was an anticlimax.
The buildings, guys, there's a few hiding in the alcoves. Be careful. Watch your corners.
Although we're still up in the main compound scanning the hills.
Hey, for moving up the docks.
Good.
Incoming! Oh, where is that ship?
Bloody hell.
Man up top. The Atomizer 2000.
Ow!
That hurt.
Always the head. Why is it always the head? I got shot on the stairs there, Caps. I think we have enemies up on the ridge still.
What they're looking?
To the northeast. Hades are they're holding their angle. I want you to keep your fire to the north and northwest.
Fucking fog makes it impossible to see him.
Yeah, roger that.
You took the medical ammo.
Yeah.
That's it? Okay, that's fine, as long as you
Spot native. Okay, so scanning the hill to the west. It's difficult to see anybody underneath the fog. We also have 2 times troops securing the docks.
Yeah, AFM Hades, be advised. I'm aware that your guys are pretty split up at the moment, so please RV, it'll be more effective as one force.
That's fine, that's fine.
All heard. Main element will continue RV at the docks.
That's fine, let's keep the docks.
Hades, we're pushing to the docks.
Yes, sir.
Roger that, all heard.
We'll see here.
Anyone found any AK ammo anywhere?
Supplies in the blue building.
Oh, thank God.
I hope there is some in there.
Oh, beautiful, guys, beautiful. Jean Bon Marais!
Even medical stuff, I'm impressed.
Coming out, gentlemen, the water's fine.
Excellent.
I've been busy.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you could have put in sun stand.
There's one little dude sneaking off in the west areas.
Where's Theon?
Theon's in position.
It's next to the harbor.
Northeast.
15 seconds.
Heard.
Just secure the rooftop.
Yeah.
Spartan engaging helicopter.
Okay, boys, let's try to secure this area with our manpower we have. But we clear these buildings.
Most of the ones north have been cleared, yes, but they could have pushed back in.
Yeah, been.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
The rooftop is a really nice position. You can cross all of them.
Well, that's a place for
A lot
Whistler.
of cover.
Not the rest of us. I want one guy watching the alley behind this row of buildings.
Out a mortar position. We have 2 mortars here if you need them.
Negative Spartan, if you have
Jet,
demolition
injured?
charges on you,
No, I'm good. I'll watch the alley.
demo them or grenade them.
Right. Theon, can you watch the alley with Jedra so he's not alone?
The hill line to the west for any of those flanking forces still around.
Bad, I'm directly above you.
Heard. Nice
Are
one.
you guys still around?
Yeah, we're at the just head east out of the building.
This is the outlaw.
Okay. they're going to
Yes,
come,
I
they'll
got
probably
two
come
guys
through there.
watching the alley behind the buildings. Pastor is on the rooftop. Whistler, you do what you do best. Me and Cap will stay up front there and cover the road.
You see the balcony to
Yeah,
our
I'm
left?
gonna hide and cover while we're being shelled.
To our
Roger
direct
that,
northwest. That's a really nice overwatch position for this entire alley.
You want to go up there?
Spartan, we do have multiple helicopters northeast of the village.
Hey, Pads, I know that we've got at least 3 guys on Zeus cannons at the moment, so when they become an immediate threat, they will be engaged like that.
Proceed.
Vats, eyes on a lot of supplies inside this area.
Say again, Cap? Copy. Can we get out on the water from the rooftop pass?
Spartan Hydra, I can see smoke from one heli that's been shot down, the other one landed and must have dropped his troops off.
Water looks clear, multiple boats, but no enemy.
Full hurt, Hydra.
Cap, are you on comms?
Where are you guys?
We're at the main building next to the water line, so direct north of you.
Hi.
How's your ammo, Jedra?
How's my what?
Ammo!
Ammo's good, I resupplied.
Towards the harbour now.
Cheers,
south
TM.
along the beach.
Roger.
Hey, this is marked holding where we're holding the area. So we got people in the buildings and on the roofs and on the streets.
Oh, let's copies.
So King, if you just push past us and take the northeastern area, then we have this whole area.
Enemy fast mover flying overhead, heading north.
Right, I'm with you guys. What are we doing now, guys?
Holding.
We're holding the line so the other guys can get to these boats with us.
Whistler, did you clear out this whole area?
Most of it.
Nice.
Hades spawn.
Go for Hades.
Hades and Artemis, I need you two to start setting up some form of security on that port. Keep you guys spread out for the threat of anti-air and mortars. Use the cover that you have. Everyone else is going to be closing in onto your position for exfil via boats.
Hades heard and done. Maintain security, the other guys will be falling into this position. We're going to cover them coming in.
Copies doing so now.
All heard.
Right, Armor is taking the northeast side of the harbour.
In a good mood today, sir? I'm checking our rear.
Roger that, TM.
Go for Hades.
We are moving in from your northern position. Check fire if you're firing. All load.
Hades, Apollo pushing in from the north. Check fire.
Heard.
Found one. Got a better idea.
Go out
TFI, Armors is 100 meters to your southeast in the building, yellow building.
All heard, senior.
Eyes on the yellow smoke, west-southwest.
Station, this is Spartan. Have we got any anti-air amongst the platoon?
Do we have anti-air in our group?
Negative. I can see
He's gonna get rid of the crocodile.
friendlies coming in from the northeast.
Hey, firm, you have permission to level that fucker.
I have access to anti-air if needed.
Heard. Get eyes on that yellow smoke from the rooftop. Direction! West-southwest. Could be Hydra, but just get eyes.
Hades coming in from the friendlies coming in from the northeast, heading towards us now.
Heard.
Area secure. There is anti-air missiles behind this wall if you need it.
I got some miles from Hydra coming in here now.
And anti-tank. Multiple hostile in around buildings northwest.
What is Spider?
Repeat, Jan.
Multiple hostiles to our northwest, in around buildings, 300 meters away from the docks.
Hades, Spartan.
Go for Hades. Hades.
Hades, I need you to split your boys up and start manning the ribs that are out to the southwest of the harbour. There's multiple ribs spread out in the dock. I need you to put one man per rib. They will be drivers.
All heard. Be advised, my guys on the roof has eyes on enemy infantry in around the buildings, west 300 meters.
Hey, firm, wait one.
Man down.
Apollo, start pulling back towards the harbour.
If you boys are engaging, let me know when you're done. We're gonna man up the ribs when
Is everybody from follow-up?
taking care of those
Anybody there?
infantry.
Cap's coming back.
Copy. If you're not in contact, get to the waterline and man a rib.
Artemis, whilst Apollo...
Okay, all heard.
Artemis, cancel. Whilst Hades are getting the boats ready, you will be putting security for Apollo to pull back through.
Where you at, Stan?
All in take, we're doing 2 at the same time.
We have enemies to the south.
Cap got him, Cap got him. There's a baddie right on top of us. We need to get out of here, guys.
Yeah, if you're not fighting, get one rib each. You're drivers.
Hostile far east.
All heard.
I've seen 2 spawn on top of each other, on top of us. We need to get going because they're just going to keep coming.
Need some covering fire to get Whistler up.
Whistler's down, copy.
Guys, what's a rib?
Rubber boat, Cap, rubber boat.
going, Stian?
Yeah, have it under control.
Copy, we need you down on front, manning a rib as soon as you're up.
Roger.
Captain a rib.
Jedra's in a rib.
Heard. Pass, you getting a rib? Pass you up.
Hades spawn. Already. How you doing with those boats?
Working on it. I got a man down on the roof getting treated. We'll come back up.
Hey firm, cancel that if you're not there yet. Have one boat for your team. We'll do it by sections.
Heard.
Okay, Jedra, we're gonna take cap spot.
Get your guys on one boat.
Section.
Okay, roger.
In front of the building. Cows lighting up those complexes.
I'll abandon ship.
Stay on, you need to step it up.
Back up.
Copy, move down front now.
Well, we are at the docks. Where are you? You're pretty bad.
Channel switched.
Fuck.
Channel switched.
What the
Okay,
fuck
guys, cap's
happened
on
there?
the right of the harbour. Copy. Cap's on the right in the rib. Hades mount up. Hades mount up. Rib with cap.
Vaz, are we not taking any of the big ones with us?
Rib. Cap. Cap, where are you? Cap? Where are you?
Cap, come to the pier.
We're on the dock.
Follow blue again. Follow
Coming.
again. Follow again.
Vaz?
New cap.
Yeah.
There's. Oh. Yeah.
Chop, guys, we're getting shot.
All stations, mount up. I'm getting major lag.
Yeah.
Jedra's on board.
Everyone's getting it. It's surf side, so please delete stuff.
What are we going with?
Give me that.
Pass.
Go.
RIB, so let's try to land
Yeah,
in
jump in
front.
the boat.
Yeah, it's cap.
Are we ready?
Yeah, pass is in the boat.
Yeah, okay, copy. Hades is ready. Yeah, I think. No, we have a Whistler.
You guys have been shot on the dock. Medical on dock.
Yeah, I know.
Medical on the dock, please.
We are missing Pass.
I'm aboard another boat.
Get to the
I'm on
landing
another
craft.
boat.
Straight up.
Whistler's on the dog. Can you get him in there?
Hurry up.
Hold the boat still, hold the boat still. There we go.
Roger,
Yeah.
it's being troublesome.
And then just you left. Where do I find him? He's there. Who was it? Hellcats.
Is Whistler in?
There I'm in. Boats.
Is Whistler in?
Do not need that police boat.
Is Whistler in?
I'm in.
Okay, Hellcat has a pulse. He's got some blood, I'm gonna use some blood. Who's in the water? Who's in the water?
I'm getting out range.
I know it's in the water, but don't stay in range with those machine guns.
So we are leaving the vehicle transport on the beach.
Yeah. Ripped on them.
Going to an island. Can't drive there.
got
man,
it,
guys,
okay,
I
I'm
got
working
fucked
on
by
you.
the Frogfoot. If Max and Paz hadn't found me, that would have been it for me.
Roger. This boat is amazing, guys. I'm in love.
Enemies north.
Keep moving versus getting shot at. Maybe not max speed before the rest of them catch up.
No.
If you want to press it, that means they're all on one side.
Oh fucking hell, we have a 40 mic. Use it. God damn it, that's awesome.
Yeah, I can't get the angle. You need to go on.
There we go.
340. Turn left, turn left.
Whistler, you're good now.
Ooh, they're down now.
Yeah, all heard with all this, just trying to get some fire on the beach.
How far do you want to go in?
That's the done.
Don't get too far. Yeah, well, Wolfhound wants us to stay around here.
Just bear in mind the gun points out the back of the boat.
Shooting from our rear.
Turn a little more left, we can also utilize it for the mic.
What's the hold up?
I don't know.
Why is the other group so slow?
Spartan, this is Erebus with Hades. Are we good to go yet?
Erebus, where is your position?
We're just to the east of you.
Hey, firm, you hold there for now.
Hold while the rest of the team's coming up to us.
Pass? Are you in the water? What the hell?
I think he's in his police boat.
No, I think he's out of the police boat.
Somebody's in the police boat.
Spartan is actually, can you go southeast and pick
like
up
Smithy and
pass
some.
in the water?
LCVPs. Where'd they get that from? The war? Oh, and we lost Cap. Shit.
Oh man. Yeah, it's that time, I guess, internet reset.
That's okay. We made it out. He'll make it work.
Yeah.
You might just be coming back in though.
If you can.
Maybe. I sent the Spartan to pick up pass.
Tactical movements. I like it.
Just keep your eye on that beach.
Now we're far out enough. They can only hit us with sniper ammunition at this point.
All members of Hades should now be green on medical.
Station,
Whoa, somebody's
north. Bearing 75.
Someone in the water? Do we lose someone in the water from the landing craft?
DP.
No eyes.
Yep, all stations. There are plenty of people swimming around like fish at the moment. Fucking around in the water, so we are moving now.
Oh yeah, that was somebody in the water. We just run over him.
Oh,
Oh.
well, go. Fuck it, go.
Is there any room in this boat? It's not.
Move on, we got him.
Yeah, who's driving? Whistler, go.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay.
Yeah, they got him. Maybe. They even have a police boat. Somebody have to cover Wolf. Is that a contact? Northeast? Yep, contact northeast. Enemy ship 45, 48, 48, 48. Light it up.
One for broadside.
Yeah, watch the crossfire on Wolf. Do not have a jet.
Cross the T. He's done.
Good. Done. You contact. 1-0, car.
All stations, try and stay as close as possible. Focus line.
You contact bearing 20. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Straight
Lots
ahead.
of those.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Lots of enemy sea power out here.
Is that fortification now?
Going to get cover now.
Yeah, might be smart.
Watch that pillbox, but here we go.
There we go, target.
I was waiting for the rest of them to catch up.
Yeah.
Just try not to lose stuff.
That would be good. Open out bushes.
Fuck.
Yes. Genius. Really?
Get out.
Should have been taking screenshots, really. I think. Ugh.
Capcom check! Eyes on boat. North northeast on the water before we can do anything. Yeah, north northeast boat. Capcom check. Capcom check. I'm diving in because I got disconnected and I'm being... God has just dived me in and I'm diving on top of you. Come and pick me up. Yeah, all load.
Can we get a TP for Cap back to Hades' position?
All in hand, he's parachuting in.
This is Jedra at respawn. Respawn point requesting tactical insertion back to Hades.
Like the Zeus heal, please, before we all bleed out. Which is our boat, guys? Which is our boat? It's the one. Fucking hell. They're out, please. Northern one, northern one. Roger, tight. Where's the Zeus? Reptile.
Could have waited for me. Mission failed again.
Channel switched.
Right, thanks for watching. I'm going to go to debrief now. So, thank you. We do this.
What? What happened?
Okay.
3,
That
4,
was
5,
interesting.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
It was a
11
bit too
kills.
interesting, guys, yeah. I think we found out what the server's max limits were there, and it was probably below what we want them to be, but hey ho.
Yeah, that was really bad frame rate when we were down there in the town.
Yeah, I mean, you had probably the issue we've got now is that there's a lot of us, and we need a lot of AI to keep you busy. And as soon as we put a lot of AI down, you lose your frame rate, guys. So, any suggestions from the techie guys how we solve that one? Please come up with them. As soon as you got on the boats, as per usual, vehicles cause issues because if the vehicle gets hit, you get hit, you die, and then you're in the sea. And yeah, it doesn't work. So we will have a think. You will get stranded on the beach for the beginning of the next mission, and you will have to make your way up to the island by some other means. Okay, so whether you find some boats a bit further up the shore, or whether you get boats on the beach, we'll have to discuss in the head shed and take it from there. Right, Wolfhound, I don't think rage quit. I think he has just disconnected, unfortunately, but it wasn't going well. Initial contact, what one in, guys? Because we had a nice walk in the jungle, and then who took first contact?
I think Artemis did.
Artemis did.
Yeah, we had first contact.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, King.
We
Did you just blunder into somebody?
There was a guy in our route was down a path, and there was a guy in a sandbag emplacement with an SPG-9.
Okay, so yeah, this is where the sneaky bit comes in, guys, and we've got to get better with the sneaky bit. So it's when you have passed your last RV, when you are going into your OP, it should be taking you 10-15 minutes to do maybe 100, 200, 300 meters. It's that slow. We did what I would call a combat fitness test to get to the actual last RV. From that point, it should have been really sneaky, down in your hunkers, using the cover, moving by, buddied, and getting the teams into those OP positions quietly. If you'd hit opposition at that point, it should have been a back off phase rather than an engage phase. Commands issue, we will sort that out. It probably needs a bit more training. We don't like jungles, any of us. There's a reason for that. So, who's next up? Apollo. How did it go?
It was a nice walk through the jungle, then it turned into a bit of a clusterfuck for us. All we were doing was medical for quite a while. Then we did eventually start moving through the town, clearing as we went. Good job, to be honest.
Yeah, so I think tonight we've learned that if we put too much op4 down straight away, you get mullered by it, weirdly. And we had a lot of op4 down in that time. There was probably about 40 AI in the time when you first took it on. So the idea was that you were going to creep up, but for whatever reason they were a lot more than we thought, and they started taking you down, guys. So as I say again, as soon as you go past that RV point, it's sneaky, crawly, grab the next bush, get your eyes on before they get eyes on you, otherwise this is what happens. Okay, in real life I think we'd have just lost the whole platoon tonight. Okay, so Hades, how did it go?
Well, yes, we can call it a clusterfuck concerns as was everybody else. After the initial contact by Artemis, we were on the ridge line. We got the order then to hold, and then they said, okay, it was just a patrol. We're gonna head up to the original P, but then we took fire, and then we'll game on from there. A lot of injuries, a lot of deaths.
And it was a big game, yeah. So
yeah,
I think the issue Hades has, because I was in Zeus, I think right to the north was a solo MGer on a building top, and he was about 300, 400 meters away, and I think he was actually firing all the way down the road and peppering at us. Then we had a tank below us. I think that may have been firing MG at us, but I'm not really sure, because
we had a tank right next to us.
Yeah, at the bit later on, but when you're on that graveyard hilltop, I'm not sure what was engaging us. Because from Zeus, there was nothing around us, and we were still getting mullered. We were still dying from what I couldn't even see in Zeus what was hitting us, which was interesting this evening. So issues there again possibly for the tech team. We might have invisible AI, or they're not just showing up for the Zeuses. We know that's been an issue in the past.
Cap, thoughts?
So,
do you have any?
Just about the mission as a whole?
Yes.
I really enjoyed it, guys. I know we got completely Charlie Foxtrotted, but I just sat in a bunker and it was really atmospheric. Obviously, it went wrong at the end for whatever reason, but it actually worked for me. Isn't that strange?
Boats were fine until King's kamikaze doing evasion. I mean, it is what it is. I call BS, but We mostly made it otherwise.
Yeah, and we had 20 minutes of the mission to go at max, and to be honest, the Zeus load was getting OTT at that point. We had people needed teleported in, we had vehicles to redo, we had, you guys to get on the beach somehow. It just wasn't working from a Zeus perspective anymore. Anything we put down in the sea against you looked very similar to what you were on, so it was causing blue on blues as well, so we need to have a think about that. So we'll have a reset, we'll put you on the beach, maybe a lot less gear. It might be interesting to do some oh dear, we've lost all our military kit. We'll go back to 9mm pistols and sneaking through the jungle and searching to kit out. Who knows? But I know there's a storyline, so I better shut up. So who's left? Hydra.
Not done. One criticism with Hades, and it kind of goes for everybody. If we take incoming, whether it's arty or mortars or an airstrike in this case, be sure that after the strike is concluded, you call a sound off to your squad to make sure all your people are up. I kind of sat on the ground there for a good 5 minutes until Max and Paz stumbled upon me, thankfully.
Yeah, so if you in DCS guys, you would have a flight lead. The flight lead would call the check-in. If your flight lead didn't call a check-in after an engagement, you'd probably think he was down, so you'd ask for him to come up. All right, exactly the same in armor. If your squad leader isn't calling for a check, it probably means he's down. And if you can't hear the boss bossing you around, it probably means he's down. Go and find him, please, guys. Okay. Right. Hydra. Who didn't do any friendly fire by mortar. That was 2 AI creeping up onto the fucking mortars and get on the mortars on their own initiative.
Yeah, from a Hydra point of view, good drills tonight. Latomi was an absolute ninja on that on the anti-aircraft gun and took out
I hate him.
which apparently pissed off the Zeuses, which is good.
It did.
Which is probably why the fucking SU-25 came in. Metagame. But yeah, from a mortar point of view, we try to take out one of the tanks to the north, but you've got to remember as well that mortars is an indirect fire weapon, it's not precision fires, so, and in real life we'd have proximity rounds and shit, so we could at least immobilise the fucker, but we eventually got it in the end, or at least someone did with an AT. But aside from that, guys, if you've got yourselves in the shit and you thought that mortars would help you, just if it's like 2 or 3 rounds, get on the platoon net and just say, Hydra, drop some mortars on this grid for me, and we'll do it for you. Aside from that, I was just cutting around and just trying to drop shit where I thought that it would benefit the platoon the most, and I think the less said on the Zeusisms tonight, the better.
Yeah, I'd say I can't apologise enough for that, guys. I think we don't put as many AI down as a mass. We will put them in hidden positions and bring them forward. As I say, the idea was there was a lot of AI down for you to go look for. As soon as they went active, unfortunately, for whatever reason, then it just became clusterfuck. So if you enjoyed yourself, well done. Come back for more. If you didn't, suck it up. And we're back again on Friday.
Can I just say something?
Yep.
Okay, so I think we need to get better as a whole playing game thing at tactics and working out what to do, because on Sunday night we probably had a fairly similar scenario of having to assault a compound which was heavily fortified with heavy weapons and AA and AT and everything, and we did really well on Sunday night because we took our time and we got into advantage positions before firing a single shot. The tactics tonight, and this is why I questioned Wolfhound at the very beginning, what was the actual primary objective of the mission?
Yeah.
We need to focus on, in my view, the mission rather than it's not CS:GO, and we're all still going in trying to kill everyone, clear every building, clear XYZ.
Yeah.
At one stage, after I'd been killed about 3 times, I got pissed off. Thought, right, okay, I'll play it my way, and was able to sneak right round, get in the water, swim. Yeah, exactly. And that's how you could complete a mission objective, when you've got an objective to secure.
And that's what I mean by the sneaky stuff. You can sneak around the AI. They don't have to be spotting you. It doesn't have to go the way it did tonight. It just means playing the game slightly more realistic. As I say,
I mean,
if you charge
Sunday night, though.
into an RPG, you're gonna get mothered. You know, the whole squad will be down with one round. If you're gonna charge a tank, you'd be mothered. Your whole squad's gonna go down. So when we say go forward into OPs, we go forward into OPs. I think as I say, we learned from Zeusing tonight that you cannot put 40 AI down and expect nobody to spot you guys. So we will think about how we do that. There's a balance between making it tough enough for you guys to enjoy it and having a little bit of reality in there, and what happened tonight. Okay.
So, suggestion.
Go on.
You could, to eliminate the AI amounts, you could just leave it to the initial sentries, and just as those ones that see us, or not see us in this case. If they do see us, then go ahead and spawn a couple of squads of QRF somewhere like within the base that might have to react to us after the fact. But if to keep resources down while we're being sneaky, just leave it to the sentries, because they'd be the only ones that see us
If I
first
just
anyway.
say AI don't like going around corners, the issue is spawning AI behind a building and then trying to get them to come around a building is almost impossible.
Friday is
without you guys just spraying them with 240s and M4s, and they just die one man at a time as they come around the corner. So that is the issue. When you guys play on point, you are so good that I can put 100 AI down in 100 seconds, and you will